I thought about something, y'all. I thought about something that nobody really talk about. Now, let me start this video off by saying, in no way am I LeBron slappy or, you know, like a anti-LeBron guy. I'm neither nor. But I titled this video, LeBron Beat the Curse. But some of y'all might say, well, what is this guy talking about? LeBron beat the curse. What curse? The curse of leaving your team and never winning. LeBron beat it. He started out in Cleveland, left Cleveland, went to Miami, won in Miami, left Miami, went back to Cleveland, won, went to LA, won. Now, we can say whatever we want about the ring, but he still won. LeBron left his teams. Every team LeBron has left, he's won. We can't say that for everybody else, though. Russell Westbrook started out with the Sonics/OKC Thunder. Then he went to Houston, lost. So he lost with OKC. He lost with Houston. Then he got traded to Washington. He lost there. Then he got traded to LA. He lost there. Then he got traded to the Clippers. He lost there. Then he got traded to Denver, or signed with Denver, signed with the Clippers. He lost there. Russell Westbrook has been on 6 teams, people. 6 teams. And he has lost everywhere he's went. Same with James Harden. Started with OKC, lost there. Went to the Houston Rockets, lost there. Went to the Brooklyn Nets, lost there. Went to Philadelphia, lost there. Went to the Clippers, lost there. He's been on 5 teams, and he's lost everywhere. No matter the circumstance. Chris Paul, same thing. New Orleans, started there, lost there. The Clippers, lost there. San Antonio, lost there. Where else did he play? OKC, lost there. Everywhere he's been, he's lost. Now, granted, I would say this about Chris Paul. Everywhere he's went has gotten better, and every young player he has played with on the teams he went to went on to become better players. So I will always give Chris Paul his respect in that, because he always went to a team, and the team, they might not have won, you know what I mean, the championship, but they always got better. When he got there and when they left, the team was always better. The young players was always better. So I give them that respect. But I'm just pointing out how players leave their teams and they never win when they leave. Damian Lillard left Portland, went to Milwaukee, where the team and the structure was better and a safer conference, playing side by side with a superstar, and still lost and couldn't win. Now, granted, there were some injuries there, but when there weren't injuries, he still couldn't win consistently. Ain't it crazy? Ain't it crazy, y'all? Even historically, looking back, players that left their teams. Charles Barkley left his team, never won. Started with, what did he start with? Philly. Started with Philly, went to Houston, went to Phoenix, never won. Karl Malone left Utah, went to the Lakers, never won. These players, Carmelo Anthony went from Denver to New York, went from Denver Nuggets to New York Knicks, to the OKC Thunder, to I think he was on the Lakers for a minute, to I think he was on Portland for a minute. Went to all these teams, still never won. Paul George went from Indiana to OKC to the Clippers. Still ain't won. Still haven't won. Gordon Hayward, Charlotte, Boston, Utah. Still ain't won. I mean, these guys lead their teams, and they have the mindset and the thought process that I'm going to leave the situation I'm in, go somewhere else to greener pastures and win. And it just shows that when these players that lead their teams and try to go somewhere else, it shows they really just not that good. Because how you leave a situation that's tailor-made for you, go somewhere else, and still can't be successful on the grandest stage in terms of winning a championship. How you still can't win a championship? You say, I'm going to leave here and go there. Like KD, for example. Yeah, KD was successful with Golden State, but that's because he didn't have to do much. All he had to do was score. Left Golden State, went to Brooklyn, couldn't win there. Went to Phoenix, couldn't win there. Now he in Houston. Damn sure ain't gonna win there. So it's just crazy to me, like, looking at this scenario. All these great players, quote unquote great players, I think that word gets thrown around a lot too. Hell, T-Mac, Vince Carter, all these, I'm gonna just say good, like, because if you was great, you would win a ring, you would lead your team to a ring. But all these players that I named have left, bounced around team to team. It even happens in football, but it happens more so in basketball. It's like it's a curse. Once you leave, it's like once these players lead a team, they go to another team, they don't win, then they either get traded, ask for a trade out. They either get traded, ask for a trade out, get released, contract up, sign somewhere else, but they bounce around from there on out. Imagine if Russell Westbrook would have stayed in OKC. Imagine if Paul George would have stayed in Indiana. Imagine if James Harden would have stayed. Imagine if James Harden would have stayed in Houston. Imagine, just imagine these things. So, it's but the curse is real. It's real, man. It's real. It might not be a curse. I might be, going a little too far with the wordplay, but it just shows, like, these players, they think they good. Oh, the team didn't help me. I couldn't win. I couldn't win with this team, so I'm going to go to another team, and I'm going to win there, but then you don't win there. And then you wind up on another team and another team. Next thing you know, you'd have played on 6, 7 teams. And you still ain't got a ring, and you left the situation you was in because you thought it was greener pastures on the other side. It turns out it's harder than you thought it was, and you should have stayed where you was at because you had everything tailor-made around you. Now that everything ain't tailor-made around you, you see how harder it is, and you realize, I just ain't that good. And I was never that good, and that's why I'm on my 5th team now, and I still ain't won a ring. But LeBron has. You know why? Because LeBron that good. For all his flaws on the court, LeBron is still that good to where he politics, regardless if you say he politics his teammates, he still won everywhere he went. And you got to give him his credit for that because nobody outside of LeBron has been on that many teams or at least politic their way or force their way to certain teams that many times and still was successful. Now, he might lead destruction in his weight, but guess what? Everywhere he goes, he delivers a championship. And that's the realest thing you can say about him. Everywhere he's been, he's won a championship. Every team. But you can't say that for these other quote-unquote superstars and legends and Hall of Famers. You can't say the same thing about them. You know why? Because they ain't that good. They good players, but they ain't legendary. They ain't real, legit Hall of Famers. They was just good players. Big fish in small ponds. And then they went to other ponds, and they still were small fish. But LeBron, he's always been a big fish everywhere he's been, whether the pond was small or the lake was big or the ocean was wide. So I'm going to give LeBron his flowers on that because guess what? He broke the curse. and nobody else has.